Hello, my name is Dejanay Barrett. I am a student at Palm Beach State College, and today I will be doing my discussion 10 video. This is for my class assignment in my organizational behavior class for my bachelor's program. All right, so for the first prompted question, it says discuss a misunderstanding you have had with a friend or work colleague and how you went about clearing up the misunderstanding. Did the channel of communication that you choose to convey the message contribute to the misunderstanding? Did you correct the misunderstanding using the same channel of communication you used or switch to different channels to address the misunderstanding? Explain your answer. So in life, there's always a moment where some things may be misinterpreted or there is a misunderstanding when, working with a friend or working with a work colleague, okay? So when facing misunderstandings, I typically choose a channel of communication based on the circumstances. Initially, I might send a Teams chat, for example, but if there is something that is more complex, maybe I'll send an email with some bullet points so we can get to an understanding, a mutual understanding, given the situation. And if that doesn't work, I would quickly choose to do a Teams call or a Teams meeting so we can actually have a face-to-face or a phone-to-phone, whatever situation where we can communicate and have more of an understanding based on, the tone, how the conversation is going. It just makes it easier to assess. So that is how I would use it. So email, pinging, face-to-face. Those were my three. For the second question, active listening is described as the best solution for poor listening skills. And what, if any, situations can you imagine being adept active listener? Defend your answer. In what situation? As a customer service representative, you definitely have to be an active listener, as it helps you gauge what the customer truly needs. And sometimes the customer may not understand how to describe what they need to be done, especially when it comes to technology. I do work at a telecommunications company, so I can see how an active listener is valuable as a customer service representative or like technical support. All right, so for the third question, to what extent have technological advances, smartphones, laptops, tablet devices made it easier to communicate effectively in organizations? To what extent have these advances made miscommunication more likely? Explain your answers. I feel that each smartphone, laptops, tablet devices, I feel like they have a purpose. And I also believe that maybe if used incorrectly, it can cause, misunderstandings. Like say if too many hands are on one project, in a sense, like let's say there are 6 to 7 people communicating on one particular project, and they have the same question, it can cause confusion. Like if there's too many hands in a pot, I do trust that can happen. But for the most part, I believe smartphones, laptops, tablet, and devices helps us stay connected, and it's a great way to break those barriers of communication and also make communication clear. Okay. For the fourth question, review the barriers to communication. Filtering emotions, information overload, differing perceptions. I chuckle because I kind of covered that in the other question. Provide at least one strategy for counteracting or overcoming each one of these barriers. I would say just create ground rules and, make it to where that there's not too many hands in the pot. I feel like that's a great way to make sure that there's not over communication, and it helps filter out situations. So yeah, That is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night or a good morning. Bye.